Lions and the Buckeyes. A rivalry born of one side setting the standard and the other trying to climb the mountain. And we are on the cusp of dotting the I on a great clash in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Offense getting set for first down. Jones to throw. Good timing on the quick out. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Oh, better look out. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Bringing the heat. Just a little off. Incomplete.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and how about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on first and goal. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. Sneaks! He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Jones wants to throw it. Makes the grab over the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run the sneak for it. And the ball's on the ground. So he gets his own fumble back, but not enough for the first down, so they'll have to give up the ball. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. To the air on first down. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. These two blue bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. We really sensed in Ohio. Turning it on! Picks up the first down, still moving. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Penn State! That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Going for the big play. He caught it, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Jones to throw. He makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He turns that loose down the right side. He's loose. And he just kept running, and he... They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down. Just keep slinging it. Makes the grab. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Thought he had it, They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The hand to the running back. Jukes his way for more. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get ahead.
Touchdown, Penn State! Fired in from the red zone for the score. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. The short hands, it's Howard.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Jones wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Nittany Lions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. He wants to take the top off. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Quickly complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got him in the open. Bulldozes his way through. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it again. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the single back. Got room at the 35. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Jones to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
back to pass. Lets it fly. On target to the left. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are finishing the deal, building the lead. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On his feet at the 40. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Here comes the heat. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up 3rd down.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Howard. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw again. Right on the money. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Wants to pass. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage. They've given up some plays. No big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Fires to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
So Penn State takes down Ohio State, a couple of blue bloods, cornerstone programs in college football, and you know both sides can't wait until they meet again. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.